We love all-inclusive resorts, where decisions are limited to beach or pool, and the hardest part of the day is finding room for dessert number 3. If it has a buffet and a swim-up bar, we're already halfway packed. But, having stayed in over 30 all-inclusives, we know they're not perfect. In fact, there are 10 things that drive us a little nuts.
One of our biggest pet peeves: cold hot tubs. And yes, we get the irony. It's right there in the name, hot tub, not vaguely lukewarm bubble tub. It sounds small, but when you spend the day in the sun or swimming in the ocean, slipping into a nice warm hot tub is one of the best ways to relax. You get in expecting that spa-like bliss, but instead it feels like someone forgot to plug it in. Why would I choose to sit in a tub with strangers if the water temperature is the same as the 50 times bigger pool? Honestly, if the hot tub's not hot, just call it what it is, a bubbly disappointment pit.
Number 2. Excessive preferred areas and amenities. Every all-inclusive resort has its own VIP guest program with names like Unique, Preferred Club, Prestige, or The Reserve. These programs typically include a personalized check-in and check-out, access to private lounges and bars with premium drinks, upgraded rooms, and concierge service. Guests with VIP status may also enjoy additional perks, including access to exclusive dining options, enhanced room amenities, and exclusive pools. Out of our 33 stays in all-inclusives, only our stay at Secrets Royal Beach in Punta Cana was as preferred guests. We enjoy a resort just fine as regular guests. The problem arises when you feel too restricted on what you can and cannot do, when VIP pools, bars, amenities, and restaurants encroach too much on what you can do as a guest paying hundreds of dollars per night. Most hotels strike the perfect balance between accessible areas and exclusive VIP-only spaces. However, in a handful of cases, we felt too restricted. We feel that the following resorts could find a better balance with their VIP-only spaces: Paradisus Palma Real, Dreams Macau Beach, Secrets Royal Beach, and Meliá Caribe Beach. The goal of these VIP programs should be to make those paying for them feel special, not to make those on the outside feel less than.
Number 3. Intrusive Upselling. One thing that really takes away from the all-inclusive experience is the constant upselling. You are already at a resort where everything's supposed to be included, but somehow there's always someone trying to sell you something extra, whether it's a fancier bottle of wine, a premium dinner, an exclusive cabana, or the dreaded timeshare. It's not just the offer itself, it's how persistent it can get. You're trying to chill by the pool or enjoy a quiet meal, and suddenly you're getting a sales pitch. It kind of pulls you out of vacation mode. The most egregious case of upselling we encounter is when right after check-in, the front desk person passes you on to another staff member whose job is to try to upsell you on resort experiences. We totally get that resorts want to make a bit more money, but there's a line between offering and hovering, and when it crosses into pushy, it just gets annoying.
Number 4. The All-Inclusive Cocoon. As much as we love staying at all-inclusives, and we really do, there's one downside we can't ignore. They can make it way too easy to never leave the resort. You've got endless food, drinks, entertainment, even shops, all just steps from your room. So the idea of venturing out into town starts to feel optional, and then it just never happens. The problem is that means you miss out on the local culture. No small family-run restaurants, no spontaneous street scenes, no chats with locals outside the resort bubble. All that amazing stuff that makes travel really special, it kind of gets skipped. All-inclusives are fun and convenient, but if you're not careful, they can keep you in a vacation cocoon. And that's a shame when there's a whole town and country just outside the gate waiting to be explored.
Number 5. When there's no shade in sight. One thing that can really take the shine of a dreamy beach or pool day: no shade. It might sound minor, but when there's nowhere to escape the sun, it can make even paradise feel punishing. At some resorts, the building materials used around the pool get scorching hot, and with no umbrellas or cabanas in sight, you're doing a weird little hop dance just to get to the water. And once you're in the pool, still no relief. No trees, no overhangs, not even a little wooden bridge to offer a shady break. It's just you and the sun, and that gets old really fast. Without shaded areas to cool off, it's hard to relax or stay out for long. We love the sun as much as anyone, but a little shade break goes a long way toward making a hot day more enjoyable.
Number 6. Overpricing. Let's talk about spa services and shop prices, or as we like to call them, the luxury tax. All-inclusives love to pamper you, but only if you're willing to pay a very steep price. Want a massage? That'll be triple what you'd pay back home. Forgot your sunscreen? Get ready to fork over $20 for a travel-sized bottle. Since they know you're a captive audience, they crank up the prices on everything that isn't included. It's like they're daring you to leave the resort just to find a normal bottle of shampoo. We get it. Convenience has a cost, but sometimes it feels less like convenience and more like daylight robbery with a tropical smile.
Number 7. Lounge Sharehogging. One thing that drives us absolutely nuts. Sharehogging. You know the drill. It's barely sunrise and every poolside lounger already has a towel on it, as if marked by invisible early birds. But are those chairs being used? Of course not. Some folks treat loungers like real estate. Claim now, use later. Meanwhile, the rest of us are left awkwardly circling like beach bolters, just hoping for a seat in the shade. Look, we're all here to relax, not strategize like it's a lounge chair version of Monopoly. Maybe one day resorts will crack down on this towel tyranny, but until then, good luck out there.
Number 8. Too much walking. Some resorts are so big, you feel like you need hiking boots and a trail map just to get to breakfast. Seriously, when the beach is a 15-minute walk from your room and the buffet feels like it's in another zip code, your vacation can turn into cardio real quick. The larger resorts such as Hard Rock Punta Cana or Barceló Bávaro Palace offer little trains or electric carts to move people around, but sometimes they're full and you either have to walk or wait for the next transport in the heat. Some, like Lopezan Costa Bávaro, are huge and offer no transportation, which scares away families with young children or seniors. Now, don't get us wrong, we love big resorts, as they offer a wide variety of amenities, which is great especially for longer stays. However, a robust transportation system that minimizes waiting is greatly appreciated.
Number 9. The bracelet, or lack thereof. Most all-inclusive resorts will place a bracelet on your wrist at check-in. This bracelet identifies you as a resort guest and indicates whether any VIP perks apply to you during your stay. Some resorts, usually the more upscale ones, don't put on a bracelet on you. This method is, of course, more comfortable, but we have an issue with it. Security is more likely to stop you and ask if you are a guest at the hotel when returning from the beach or entering exclusive areas reserved for VIP guests. This can get annoying and could easily be avoided by, you guessed it, having guests wear bracelets.
Number 10. Adult-only resorts that are not 100% adults-only. Something we've noticed at a few quote-unquote adults-only resorts is that they're sometimes connected to a family-friendly property. And while your section might be quiet and kid-free, some of the shared spaces like restaurants, theater, or sports amenities can still have families and kids around. Now, we love that everyone gets to enjoy a vacation, but if you're expecting a totally adults-only vibe, this setup might catch you off guard. It's not a huge issue, but it does take away from the whole grown-up vibe we were going for. Watch this video next to learn how to avoid the 15 biggest mistakes people make in all-inclusive resorts.